Good day, students. How's your day? I hope you are having a great day. Today, we are going to start with Unit 3 of your module, which is about team sports. Especially, we are going to discuss about basketball. Let's start. For this lesson, these are our learning targets. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to describe the nature and the background of the game. Number two is assume responsibility for achieving fitness, execute the skill involved in the sport, and lastly, foster camaraderie and sportsmanship in playing the game. Of course, you all know something about basketball, but let us first look back to its history. So, basketball is a sport introduced by the Americans and was incorporated to the educational curriculum for the Filipinos. Up to now, it is considered as the most popular sport in the country. We cannot deny the popularity of these sports since many Filipinos play it from the barangay level to the national level. So basketball is designed for those who are active and energetic, and those who are engaged in these sports have better opportunities to develop leadership skills and sportsmanship. So this sports is invented by the Canadian American physical educator, physician, sports coach, and innovator, Dr. James Naismith. So unlike soccer, the main objective of this sport is to throw the ball into the basket with the use of hands. So basically, this is how the game works. So the main aim of the team is to score more points than the other team. The ball is passed, throw, bounce, battled, or rolled from one player to another to be able to shoot the ball into the goal and prevent other team from scoring. So the game is played in 4 quarters, and each quarter is set for 10 minutes. 5-minute extension when the game ends in a tie. So physical contact with an opponent can result to a foul. Basic rules in playing basketball. The game is played by two opposing teams with 5 players on the floor, which has a standard position such as two forwards, two guards, and a center. Players who are not on the floor are will serve as substitutes. Next is defense and offense. Okay, when we say defense, preventing other teams or preventing the offensive team to score. And when we say offense, shooting the ball to earn a score. So the player may choose to play either man-to-man defense or zone defense. Okay, when we say man-to-man defense, each player is assigned to guard a specific player. And when we say zone defense, players are assigned to guard a specific area. On the other hand, player may offensive play using either deliberate offense or fast break offense. When we say deliberate offense relies on the teamwork and screening actions to score. And when we say fast break offense relies on quick wide line releases, inbound passes, and pass advances. A player can score either 2 or 3 points depending on the area where he shoot the ball. So scoring 2 points, standing in or behind the 3 point line. So 3 points standing within the 3 point line. So 1 point for a free throw. So each team gets a total of 5 timeouts for the entire game. So timeouts can be requested during a dead ball or demanded by the team possessing the ball. So the next part is all about violation. So these are the faults committed by a player in the game. So these are the possible violations that a player can commit during the game. So traveling, a player takes more than two steps without dribbling the ball. So double dribbling, a player stops dribbling then begins again. So time violations, 5-second violation, a player holds the ball for 5 seconds without passing. 3-second violation, staying in the free throw area or key lane for more than 3 seconds. 8 seconds violation, failing to cross the ball from the backcourt to the midcourt within 8 seconds. 24 seconds violation, failing to score within 24 seconds. So goaltending, interfering an offensive players shoot on the rim, downward part to the hoop. So fouls, prohibited by physical contact. So offensive foul, illegal charging or illegal screening of an offensive player. So defensive foul includes blocking, reaching in, holding, tripping, and pushing by a defensive player. Technical foul charged to a player who portray unsportsmanlike conduct like cursing, throwing things, or spitting. So the second part of our discussion is all about the fundamental skills in playing basketball. So of course, we cannot play a certain game without having the proper knowledge and set of skill in playing it. So the first skill is passing. This is basically the player throw the ball to another player. So there are four kinds of passing. Number one, chest pass. The ball is thrown by gripping it on the sides with the thumb directly behind the ball. Number two, bounce pass. The ball is thrown downward far enough for it to bounce waist high to the receiver. Overhead pass, throwing the ball directly above the head. And number four, baseball pass, one-handed pass used to make long passes. The next one, which is very important, is dribbling. So dribbling, it is the up and down movement of the ball. When dribbling, the ball should bounce and remain outside of your hand for a period of one count. So it is very important to practice dribbling because you must not hold the ball for a long period of time. The last skill is the most important one because this will make you win the game. It is shooting. So shooting, it is a skill to score a point. It is done by extending the hand in a straight line to the rim. So in shooting, the position of the hand during delivery is very important. So the last part of our discussion is about the parts of a basketball court. Players should be familiar with parts of the court to play properly. So these are the parts of a basketball court. Number one is the boundary of the court. Number two, baseline, end line. End of the offensive team, end of the defensive team. Mid-court line, divided the court into half. 3-point line, successful field goals in this line is awarded with 3 points. Number 5, free throw line. Line where player make free throws. Number 6, free throw circle. An area a player should stay in when attempting a free throw. Number 7, lane line. boundary between the free throw lines up to the baseline. And lastly, center line, center of the court used to start the game. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned a lot. So let's hope that this pandemic ends so we can freely play basketball outside.